So now I've done several things around this house. Now it's time to finally clean out this tub, clean the jets out, find out how everything works here. I know I'm missing the aerator when I turned that on the other day, but because I just bought this house a couple days ago, like 4 days ago, and I'm still finding things out. I found out the shower leaks out of there because it's just not 100% level, but now it's time to clean this. So I'm gonna fill it with hot water. Now the hot water's going through. I've already wiped the inside out with this cleaner. So I've already given it a good scrub down on the actual porcelain part. But now I gotta clean the jets. So I'm gonna let this fill with water. Probably about like 3-4 inches above the jets. And then we'll be back. Yeah. This came with the house. I found it downstairs on the kitchen sink. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna put this and a little bit of bleach in there. This shouldn't fuzz up much, like a lot of suds, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of this Cascade into the tub. We'll find out. I went a little more than a 1/4 cup, but that's fine. Whatever it is. And we'll let this clean it. This is great for cleaning stuff, and it won't foam up, so. Because the water heater is not close, I let this start filling up with whatever temperature water is going in there. Now it's really hot. So let's add this in. So this way it dissolves into the water. And this will also help mix this around. And that will also clean the tub as it's filling up. As it's just kind of floating around, slowly dissolving in. Then when we kick these jets on, because we're gonna let the tub run, and the jets as they're moving, that's how you're gonna actually rinse the inside. The soap's gonna get in there, and it's just gonna help break up the gunk or whatever's in there. So once this is done filling, we'll add some bleach at that point. Jets are almost submerged. I'm gonna fill it up probably to at least here. That'll be my marker to know where to stop. Oh, no laughing at my bleach. 7-Eleven bleach, but everything's closed. And like I said, I'm just moving in. I picked this up last night on my way over here. So I had to settle it whatever I can get my hands on, doing this one-handed. Not easiest. There we go. Now I'm gonna do some bleach. I'm gonna say, like, I don't know what kind of scum on the people's skin before me, so I'm gonna do about 3/4 of a cup. I'm not gonna put it in here just yet. It's very steamy in here, as you guys can tell. I'm gonna wait for this to be full to the point where I'm gonna run it. That's why I also opened the window. And I kicked on the fan for the room. Just because of how steamy it's getting. We're above it. All the jets are submerged. Turning the water off. I even kicked on the fan for my AC to try to help break up some of the steam. Now I'm gonna pour the bleach in. I'm not gonna put bleach in all the time. The manufacturers really don't want bleach in it, but it's a disinfectant, so. And now let's kick on the jets. Uh-oh. All right, didn't kick on instantly, but it stalled, I don't know why. Let's do that again. Off. Let's see, maybe there's something wrong with the starter. Maybe it's dry, I don't know. But Now I'm gonna leave it running for about 15 minutes to a half hour. It's just gonna clean itself out. So I'm gonna let this clean itself. I don't know if there's any kind of filter for the intake. That I'll look into in the future, but like I said, I just moved in here. I don't know what kind of scum or funk is inside this tub. I don't know if the people before me use it all the time, if they didn't use it, and I don't know if they cleaned it. So before I can use it, I'm gonna clean it. What I just noticed, I was about to come in here and the jet stopped. Not sure if that's normal or not. Not sure if there's a timer on it or not. But why would the jet stop? I mean, there is a little something on the surface, but I don't know if that is just from the soap. I don't know. There's some stuff in the water. Let's see if it starts again. So they came back on. Looks like this one just started coming out again. I'm wondering if there's a timer or if my pump overheated. Remember, this is new to me. I don't know the condition of my pump or anything else. How do I open this up? Is it nailed in? There's tons of seriously, what's holding this in? I'm gonna have to open this up. I'm wondering if the pump overheated or if this thing has some kind of timer. I need some. I gotta get tools to open this thing. There we go. This is what my pump looks like. This is what under my tub looks like. It's not hot, it's warm, but it's pretty hot. But if this thing overheated and shut off on thermal, I doubt it would have just came back on when I pushed the button. But then why else would it stop? I don't know. But one thing I do know is that it was at the end of its cycle anyway, where I was going to stop it because it was about 20, almost 20 minutes or whatever. So now my jets should be nice and clean. I have no idea if it did anything really or not. So I'm gonna drain this down. And then I gotta fill it back up. Looks like the drain's working. I can see it's dropping over here. So I don't know if I gotta maybe snake this out or not. I don't know if it's all clogged up or what. This is the true test. If this can drop, then it should be, the drain should be in pretty good condition. If this can't drop, well, hey, I guess I gotta snake this drain out. I'm surprised is that that it just turned off. I don't know if that's normal for this thing just to turn off. My motor is hot though. That thing is hot. This pump might be going. It's made by Kohler? Really? See, I don't know about jacuzzis and stuff, but I'm sure Kohler doesn't make that pump. I'm sure they put their name on it. go. Well, when it's drained, I'll be back. So if I have to do this for about 20 minutes at least to rinse out these jets, I'm gonna turn it on before it's even filled past that. Because it sucks the water in down there. So this is ejecting, so it's not like I'm gonna run my pump dry. It's just gonna shoot water out. So I'll just start it now and I'll keep filling. Okay, so it splashes up. That's the worst thing that can happen, is it's throwing water up. But now if I come to this jet and I point it down, oh, I turn the hot water on. Okay. If I take these jets, I point them down, that should eliminate this problem, so I can kick them on. He went up. I thought I pointed him down. And now I'll fill up a little bit more. I'm only thinking that I have to do this maybe for 5 minutes, because it's just rinsing the soap and the bleach out of the tubing. As far as it shutting off, I'll see how it goes going into the future. Could have been the very hot water. That's why the pump might have felt really, really hot, like a pump on a boiler. Oh, I'll let this go for a little bit. It's been some time. Probably been about like 10 minutes or so I'm gonna stop it. I found out that I did it wrong, because while this is running, because the motor stopped, I've learned that there is actually on this a timer. After 20 minutes of running, it's gonna stop the motor. I don't know where the timer is. I didn't see it inside when I looked over there from the other side in, but I'm sure it's there. Now the water doesn't look too bad, so the previous homeowners might have kept this pretty clean. Another thing I learned is that these I probably did wrong. They want you to set them to where the air's not getting in. So that's the next time. I feel like I'm happy with how it is. But like I said, while I was there, I decided to go to Kohler and get the manual. So I put too much soap in. I don't care. First time flushing, it's okay. I'll follow the directions next time. So they pretty much want me to adjust the jet so there's no air induction. I had to go back here because I have no idea what any of that means. So I found I could turn them off on. I could rotate for air or whatever. So. And then it restart Whirlpool after 20-minute cycle is complete, it's gonna shut off. So I at least learned that after 20 minutes. So there's nothing wrong with my motor. But now I put too much soap, because instead of 2 teaspoons, and I put 1/3 of a cup. That's a lot more than that, but whatever. First time is first time. So now run the Whirlpool 5 to 10 minutes in each massage mode. What does that mean? Is that in each one of these? Are these what they're considering the massage mode? I'm gonna have to come back and look at that, but so I put too much soap. I've learned for next time. Remember, I'm new to this thing, so I don't know. We learn from our mistakes. Was it really a mistake? I don't know. I'm not going to consider it a mistake. I'm going to consider it a learning curve, because I really didn't damage anything, screw anything up. So it's not really a mistake. It's just part of learning how to take care of my brand new tub and all different new things that I got to figure out how they all work. Now I got to get an aerator for here. That's the one thing I know. Thanks for joining me on this little adventure. Until next time, on the next one, because there's going to be lots of adventures. There always is with me.